Hi Aquarius! Welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish Australian psychic, medium and artist. So glad you found your way here. This will be the third reading I do for you, Aquarius. And I hope you're going to enjoy it, that it's going to be helpful. I'd like to start by saying that if this doesn't resonate with you, by all means choose another reader, or if you want, check your planets and look at one of the other videos or several of them. Start by checking your rising sign. Your rising or ascendant sign is the sign that was on the horizon at the moment that you were born. But that tells us a lot about how you function socially, dear Aquarius. You're pretty good at that. You can also check your moon, because the moon in your horoscope tells us how you function emotionally. Your Venus, I happen to have the moon in Aquarius, by the way. Venus is interesting to check out. In a female horoscope, it's going to tell us how the woman projects her femininity. And in both male and female horoscopes, it says a lot about what the person enjoys and likes. Mars, the fundamental energy resource that we can access within ourselves. And in a male horoscope, it says a lot about how he projects his masculinity. And in a female horoscope, the type of man that she is attracted to or that appeals to her. But let's see what Spirit wants Aquarius to know. Please, Spirit, what does Aquarius need to find out from you? Here is a Princess of Pentacles coming upside down. It could possibly be somebody's child. We don't know. We'll see as the reading progresses. Okay. The tarot deck that I use is called the Goddess Tarot, made by Chris Waldher, an American artist. She's made other decks too. I think she's made a love deck or something. But this deck found its way to me, and at first I was so disappointed. And then I was so happy when I saw what it was. I was hoping to get the Rider-Waite. Finally, I was going to learn the tarot with the traditional cards. No, I was going to learn the tarot with the help of the Goddess Tarot and Chris Waldher. And they certainly have helped me. So I'm not very inclined to change decks, because I have a tendency not to know what I'm doing. But I enjoy looking at other decks, for sure. So we have here an Aquarius gentleman here. King of Swords. Here's the Aquarian we're talking to. For some reason, he has lost some of his own power. And that's not a good thing. To a conflict, a karmic conflict with a female relative. So I think that's this woman, this young woman, not a child, because it seems like, seeing as she comes up in the reverse and with the situation as I see it, they don't have contact, at least not at the moment. And if it's the young woman that's chosen not to speak with her father, I think that's what it is. Or the father that's not speaking to the daughter, I'm not sure. But I see that it's all karmic, so it's very much part of your life experience and life learning, dear Mr. Aquarius. And absolutely, certainly the same is for your daughter. So at the moment, the situation is quite infected and quite painful. Both are feeling very oppressed, very depressed as well. Because there's no lack of love here between you. It's just lack of being able to meet and see the other person's point of view. I find it a bit strange, because if the parent was a Queen of Pentacle and we had a son in an air sign, then it would be quite easy to think that, well, you're a rebel. They want to do their own thing. They're very independent. They think outside of the box and they don't really care about what you think, Dad or Mum. But this child is an earth sign. So it's very, it's a sad situation and it's very unusual. I do see, though, that you're under very good protection by Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune, Lakshmi here, it comes up showing me that you are both very protected and that this is something that you need to work your way through. When the heated tempers have cooled a little bit, that's going to be the time to communicate. And when you do that, things will clear for both of you. You will both be able to understand the other's point of view, and you will make up again. Yes. So, dear Father Aquarius, take it easy on yourself, but also take it easy when it comes to your daughter. Our children do, generally speaking, do their best, but they don't have the life experience. Your daughter doesn't have the life experience of you, and you need to take that into consideration, I feel. But it will work out really well for you both. And when it's over and you hug and make up, kiss and make up, then you're going to feel that you've learned a lot. I'm sorry. This fell out before I show it to you. Aquarius moon. I'm a bit all over the place. Doreen Virtues, messages from your angels. And when I was mixing it, Rosetta fell out. Look at that. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Well, wasn't that appropriate, Mr. Aquarius? So just let the tempers cool down a little bit and trust your intuition and your goodwill, because there's a lot of that in you, and everything will work out just fine. And it's also the way that the patience that we can have for people in general in our environment, whether they're old people or younger people than us, is not the same when it's the family. It isn't. There's so much more challenge in having to meet up with problems from our children, in whom we often see bits of ourselves. And I've always found that the more I saw of myself in my children when we were in conflict, the worse it got. For them too, unfortunately. But yeah, these are the challenges we need to work our way through with our children. Would you like a yogic path card? I think you would. Everybody needs a card from this deck. They're made by Sahara Rose, and she's done the text, and the artist is called Daniel Knoll. And here we find a lot of the Indian deities and spirituality, yoga, lots of different things. Here's a card called, I think it was, Ahimsa. Ahimsa. We'll see what that is. Yeah, chakras are in here as well. Ahimsa is from yoga. Non-violence. Well, that was the perfect word for our Mr. Aquarius. If there's ever been a more peace-loving humanitarian, let me know, because that's you, Mr. Aquarius. You've been observant of how your thoughts affect your actions and how your actions reflect the quality of your life. Through actively changing your internal monologue, you're manifesting a heightened state of consciousness and a new paradigm. Continue to fine-tune your inner language to radiate compassion, joy, and peace. Even the most disciplined yogis still often look in the mirror and think negative thoughts about themselves. Yeah, even yogis are human. They get frustrated when stuck in traffic or speak words to a loved one that don't radiate pure love. Exactly, yeah. These moments are your guru, reminding you of where you still need to grow. Overcoming your triggers facilitates growth. Each time you feel the voice of negativity come through, sing back to it words of ahimsa, compassion. You'll quickly find these words echoed back by all those you encounter. That's really so quite profound, Mr. Aquarius. We need you, your daughter needs you, the world needs you. Thanks very much for watching. Now I'm going into my sales pitch. Watch out if you're not interested. If you'd like a personal reading with me, that's totally doable. 30 minutes on Skype, either video or telephone, because I do like the meeting between energies. Can you imagine? I'm sitting here looking at myself when I work. It's quite insane. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, 30 minutes on Skype, video or telephone. It'll set you back though. 88 Australian dollars, 61 US dollars. I hope I'm saying the right figures. 92 New Zealand dollars, 47 Great British pounds, or 574 Swedish krona. Thanks for watching. Bye.